So, I have made it to Portugal. Just to update everyone on where we are, I had to drop Kane back to Madrid airport yesterday so we could fly back to the UK because his dog's not very well. He did leave on a positive note though. We had a bit of good news, and I think Rolo's come home now, so fingers crossed everything's okay there, and Kane's going to come back and meet me in southern Spain. So I arrived in Portugal yesterday evening, and I found this little site here, free to park. It's got free bins, free water, and free electrical hookup as well. Brilliant little spot just outside the fortress walls of the town. I'm gonna go have a little walk up there now and see what's around before going on to peak number 3. Town up there. Room for about 20 vans here. Your water down there. There's the Black Pearl. Shittest van in the car park. So here's the town, and here's the walls. Pretty cool place if you're into your history. I'm not particularly into it. I'm just into banging it up mountains and having a bit of food and getting out of there, to be honest. It's pretty cool nevertheless. That's not bad actually, to be fair. Yeah, so that's the town, look. Just walking on the outside of that's the roll down there. You can see just in the distance the parking spot. Am I in Duloc off Shrek? It's quite mad. It's like a town in the middle of a big fort. It's absolutely silent and I haven't seen one person, and it's just mint. Is Lord Farquhar gonna pop out on me in a minute and send me on a noble quest or what? Look. Welcome to Duloc, such a perfect town. Let me lay them down. Is that Farquaad himself or what? Do crack myself up. This is one good thing I do love about going around in the van though, is you come to places like this that you would never go, you know, unless you're travelling by road. So on this challenge we have some monsters, some minuscule, and some very unusual. Now, the third peak of the challenge and the first in the European leg falls under the latter category, because the mountain itself, you can actually drive all the way to the top, and there's a cafe, and I think there may even be a shop on the top of it. But obviously I want to make a little bit of a walk of it, so I've started driving, and I just pulled over to stop to walk, but it turns out that I'm still 20 kilometers away, and it's over a half-hour drive still from here. So I'm nowhere near the bottom of it yet. But yeah, I thought I'd stop and put my legs through it rather than the van, because the van's struggling like hell coming up these hills already. But turns out I've got to carry on anyway, so I'm going to drive on for another 15 minutes or so, find somewhere to pull in and take a path up then, and have a little bit of a walk. Try and get a 2-3 hour round trip in. We've just come from down there and it's just windy mountain roads all the way up. As you can hear, the van is pretty warm. We're in quite a bit of trouble here because the van won't even go up this hill in first gear, so I'm just stuck on this hill now. Even drive to there to turn round or whatever. Just trying to get it over there. Scenic view, but a hellish drive. We've got the heaters on full blast because she's getting hot. Pulling us on through, but fuck me, is it a struggle. Just had to pull over to give it 5, just to cool down. She made it. No problem at all. Don't know what all the fuss was about. This is the starting point for the walk. It's going to be around 3 to 4 hours up and back. I think we go down first of all and then up there. Obviously it's quite hard to choose a starting point really when there's a road all the way up the top. But yeah, I think we're going to start here and have a wander on up. Starting point. And we're going all the way down here up to that dam, and then there's a path somewhere up the mountain, I hope. So I haven't brought any climbing gear with me. So here we are, heading up towards peak number 3, and the journey to get here was more eventful than I imagined it to be. So we're heading up to Torre today, peak of Portugal, somewhere up there. An absolutely beautiful day. It's around 15 degrees. Feels a lot warmer. So this is the road that I followed to this point, and the nice path goes to the right. Obviously I'm not going to the right. It's taking me up there somewhere. So it begins. Tidy little hotel room there for someone. Like a wise man once said, would you rather be in the shithole looking at the nice place, or in the nice place looking at the shithole? Oh, you can always guarantee I've got to go the harrowing way. So, I've just got to this point. It looks like it's a solid hour of climbing up here now to get to there and then over. Absolutely stunning. Peaceful. I haven't seen one other person on this trail. I'm not going to lie, it's turned into a bit of an unexpected trudge this. Not prepared for snow at all. Every step I take just keeps getting buried in the snow, and because it's sort of melted off, it's really slippery as well, which concerns me a little bit for when I get up onto there. But I'm just going to stop in the shade if I can find any, have a drink, quick snack, and then get up onto there then and see what the situation is. I don't even have my micro spikes with me or anything. These footprints are a bit of a blessing in disguise, to be honest. So my map is telling me to go over to the left and up, but I'm thinking, do I just go directly up there and cut it all out? I'm trying to find the part with the least snow, to be honest, because it's quite hard work without the right gear. Let's have a look. Or do I go directly across there and have a little scramble up? I think that's what I'm going to do, to be honest. It's going to be easier for me with no crampons and snow gear to go across there and scramble up there rather than going up and round. The snow is blinding me as well with the sun on it, so I'm going to go up there, I think. So yeah, wish me luck. Fucking hell. You can see how deep I'm going down here. I'm heading up there. I have made the right pig's ear out of this. I should just... Fucking hell. Turn a simple walk into an absolute freaking nightmare, yeah? To the top of that, I don't even know if that's where I'm meant to be though, so... And the snow is just as horrific anyway. Except if I slide from there, I'm sliding. I'm going up there. The path is like those rocks up and over there and round. I thought this was a bit of a shortcut because they always look easier from a distance than what they are, but Jesus Christ. It's my route up. Not a place you want to be sliding down. But I've made my route now, so I'll have to walk it. All jokes aside, this is not a good place for me to be right now. If you can see at the top, that is a huge risk of avalanche. So I'm just going to veer off to the right hand side now. Because yeah, I'm directly in the path of that. So if I just follow this path round, hopefully I get up to the top then. As I said, my path was meant to be over there, so between those two, up there, just getting out of the way of that. I wish I just stuck to the normal path now. I'm not even sure when I get up here if I'm going to be in the right place or not, which means I'm having to trudge all the way back down. It hasn't saved me any time, it's taken me 3 times as long, and I'm a bit paranoid about that, so I'm trying to avoid that like the plague. So all I need now is to be swept down here. Even this is dangerous to be climbing up with no crampons or ice axe. I'm going to try and stick to these rocky bits now, and I'm hoping that's some sort of a peak just over there. If it goes on, I'm going to have to find my way down and go back. This is not a slide you want to be taking. I'm just hoping that's the summit now, otherwise I could be in trouble. So I've got to find my way back down to get all the way back over there where that path is. Not sure if you can see the footprints in between. That's hands and feet coming up there and not looking back, because either side of that little piece of rock, gone. Maybe not to your death, but it's going to hurt nevertheless. And I'll be coming down this road back, I think. The cornice that I was on about from the bottom, somewhere by there. Walking along that ridge, thinking it's hard snow, would be a very big mistake indeed. So, I just came up there. The actual path I was meant to take was 55 minutes, and it takes you all the way up there to that point, down and across here. That's 55 minutes, yeah? I took this as a shortcut. I've been on that for the best part of an hour, and I still got 45 minutes to go. Go the short way to stop the snow glare, he said. Knew I should have just drove up. Another daft slide. Just going to come away from that edge. Pain in the arse falling through the snow. It takes it out of you so much. Wow. Mad views. Like, it's places like this now where if I hadn't had done that course of Glyn, I would just be walking across that normally. But I know to kick side steps to go along out, because if you do fall, you can't stop yourself from sliding, and that there is, as you saw, 1,000 foot down. So it might look fun from here, but as soon as you get over that lip, toodle pip. Marching on. What a climb this has been, and this could have been as easy or as difficult as I wanted it to be, and unintentionally it's been quite difficult. So we're heading up there now. The map says that's half an hour away. So deceiving. Looks like I could just get there in about 5 minutes with a few big steps. Like this here, this is slippery, and you never know where that might just stop there, but that might go off, you never know. So you've got to take extra care. And I'm hoping, obviously I'm following maps.me now, and it doesn't tell you about grades of anything, so I'm hoping this is just a normal walking trail and I can just walk up where those people are. Steep section there. It's mad, it's really deceiving. Like from here it looks like quite a lot of fun to do, you know, but when you get up there I bet you that's steep as hell. They're moving very, very slowly up there and they've got all the gear by the looks. So yeah, I'll take it slow. So I'm about 20 odd minutes off the top now. I got this last little climb to do, full on snow. This has been absolutely bananas. Not necessary either really, you know. Here we go now. Here's the last little push up. Jesus wept. Oh, I've done it this time. Only now just arriving at this point that I said about previously. I'll refer back to the videos and see how long it took me. But it looks so close. But it just takes so long to get around the mountains, especially in the snow. Here we are. Torre. Absolutely sickening seeing coaches at the top after that palaver. Get a day pass and hitch a ride back down with it. Very unusual to be at a peak like this, but obviously the road comes all the way to the top, so it's just full of snowmen, people on toboggans, and his family's having a good time really. I feel like a right grumpy bastard up here, seeing all these people. It's hard to really know what the actual high point is because there's an outcrop of rocks that I had a photo on. There's this monument, and then there's these two Mad Max looking towers, but I've been to all of them anyway, so all good. I'm so glad that I took that ridiculous route instead of drove. This is like my worst nightmare, this is. And that's all I can smell in the air is clutches. Sure the old girl would have made it like that. Look. Absolutely full, as far as the eye can see, of part-timers. Have a break down there. Absolute chaos of the highest order. Shoelace Express. Fuck the lot of you. I'm off. Snowman on there. The height of the drifted snow. And they've carved the road. My face is looking a bit burnt from the snow. But yeah, that was an experience for sure. Definitely unusual, like I said at the beginning. Just the amount of people up here is unreal. Got a solid hour walk down now. I did ask someone on the way how long. She said it takes about 15 minutes. I think, but it is a little bit quicker in a car. 15 minutes? An hour? Rock climb that as a bonus peak, or? Much more peaceful. Only 15 minutes down the road, but Jesus Christ, it's absolutely manic up there. Not my bag. Beautiful place, but that amount of people just do my head in, to be honest. Walking along the road. Just found this in the rock. Portugal's Petra, is it? Bob on that is. What an absolute view. I'm parked over there somewhere, because I came up this side of the reservoir, didn't I? Up there and then round. Bit of a walk back, yeah, but get there I'm sure. So I'm just on the way down from Torre. The walk down's not quite as exciting as the way up, but there's no chance I'm going back down the way I came up. So yeah, I'll just get back down to the van now and give you my final thoughts when I get down there. Oh. Woo! So we came down that road, round there, up that path, up here, and I was meant to go up onto that peak round, but instead I went up there. Yeah, that point where I was on the top coming along that ridge and I said that's a depth slide, that was the depth slide. Start there and end up mangled into a pulp down there somewhere. The old man of Portugal, is it? I've just come down from Torre in Portugal, peak number 3 boxed off. It's been a really good day. It's been boiling hot. The route that I took up there was a bit adventurous, but ultimately I know my limits, and I was nowhere near my limits. My limits are no limits, but no, I'm joking. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it took 4.5 hours all in. And like I said, there is a road going all the way up, but it's quite difficult to know where to start something like this, you know, when you can drive to the top. But I think a 4.5 hour stretch was sufficient. So thanks for watching, and on to the next. All happen in southern Spain, peak number 4. So, thanks for watching, and on to the next. All happen in southern Spain, peak number 4.